Good morning, I'm Renuka. I'm doing BSS Advanced Diploma Montessori in Primary Education at Wonderplace Montessori Training Institute. I've applied for BSS and WSS certificate. Good morning, dears. Today we're going to learn about healthy foods and unhealthy foods. Healthy foods keep you fit and strong. They give you necessary energy to do your day-to-day activities. Some of the healthy foods are fish, fruits, vegetables, yogurts, and so on. Always give a thumbs up to healthy foods. Unhealthy food seems to be yummy and tasty, but they are not good for your health. They make you sick and tired soon. Some of the unhealthy foods are pizza, burger, ice cream, and so on. Always give a down thumbs up to unhealthy foods. Now, ma'am is having an interesting activity with me. Can we go for it, cuties? Yes. This boy is having a smiling face and this boy is having a sad face. Can anybody say why this boy is having a happy face? This boy used to take healthy foods, so he's having a happy face. But this boy always take unhealthy foods and become sick soon, so he's having a sad face. So mom is having some foods with me. Can anybody say what is this? This is pizza. This is healthy food and unhealthy food. This is a unhealthy food. So I'm going to drop it on the sad face boys because this boy always takes unhealthy foods, so he becomes sick and so he's having a sad face. This is fruits and vegetables. This is a healthy food. Happy face boy always takes healthy foods like this. So he's always happy. So always take healthy food, cuties. Thank you. Good morning, dears. Happy morning. Today we're going to learn about measurement. The process of measuring any object to obtain its value is called as measurement. Volume is measured as liters and ml. Weight is measured as kilograms, grams. Length is measured as meters. And temperature is measured as Fahrenheit and in Celsius. This is measuring jar. This is used to measure the liquid items like water, juice, oils, like that. This is a weight stone. See how weight it is? It's used to measure solid items like fruits, vegetables, rice, dal, etc. Vegetable vendors, fruit vendors used to have this to measure their fruits and vegetables, dears. Next time, if you go to vegetable shop, note it and tell to me in the next class, dears. And now, this is the measuring tape. It's used to measure the length and breadth of any object. Tailors used to have this to measure the length of their clothes. See, have you ever seen this? They used to put this in their neck, tailors, to measure the length and breadth of the cloths. This is the scale. Have you all seen scale, dears? Yes, it's used to measure the length and breadth of a book or paper, so on. This is a thermometer. Thermometer is used to measure the temperature of our body. Doctors used to keep there in our mouth to see what is the temperature of our body during fevers. Now, ma'am is having a model with me. The volume is measured as 100 ml, 250 ml, 500 ml, 1000 ml. Weight is measured as 50 grams, 250 grams, 500 grams, and 1000 grams. Length is measured in the form of a scale and also the measuring tape. Temperature is measured in the thermometer. And thus, these are the measurement physical quantities, dears: volume, weight, length, and temperature. Thank you. Good morning, dears. Happy morning. Today we're going to learn about parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Now we're going to learn one by one, dears. The first one is noun. Nouns are names of place, animal, or a thing. Here, example for nouns is the sun rises in the east. The sun is a name, so we call it as noun. The second one is pronoun. Pronouns are used instead of a noun like he, she, or it. Here it is a ball. It is a pronoun. The third one is verbs. Verbs are action words like reading, writing, or walking, and so on. Priya is words are action words like reading, writing, and jogging. See here, Priya is playing. Playing is an action word, so it is a verb. Next comes the adverbs. Adverbs are used in adverbs describes about the verbs. Ravi runs quickly. Here, quickly is a adverb. Always adverbs ends with ly. Next comes the preposition. Preposition gives the relationship between the words like is, on, between, and so on. The cat is on the table. Here, on is a preposition. Next comes the adjective. Adjective describes the nouns. Ravi is a good boy. Here, good is an adjective. Next comes the conjunction. Conjunction or connection words. It connects the words. Ram and Raj are brothers. And is a connection word. It connects Ram and Raj. So, and is a conjunction. Next comes the interjection. Interjection gives the emotion, sudden feelings. Oh my God, wow, like that. Here O is an interjection. Now, ma'am is having a interesting activity with me. This is a spinning wheel. Is this beautiful? Yes? Yes, I'm going to spin it. I'm going to get what I'm going to get. See, first I'm getting in adjective. What are adjectives? Adjective describes the nouns. Next comes the pronouns. Pronouns are used instead of nouns like he, she or it. Now, cuties, you can come one by one and you can spin the wheel and see what I'm going to get it. If you all understood here, these are the parts of speech. Good morning, cuties. Happy morning. Today we're going to learn letter introduction of letter A. Say hi to letter A, cuties. Right slanting line, left slanting line, and one sleeping line in the middle is letter A. The phonic sound of letter A is A. A. Hands in my arms. Hands in my arms. Hands in my arms. Say, causing me alarm. The sound of letter A is A. Have you understood, cuties? Now we are going to learn a story for letter A. Can we go, dears? Yes. Once upon a time, there lived a kind-hearted ant. She was very much hungry, so she was searching for food here and there. At that time, she saw a woodcutter cutting an apple tree with an axe. So the apple fell down from the tree. The ant went and ate the apple. Meanwhile, ant's friend alligator came that way. He asked ant for a bite. So both the ant and the alligator shared the apple and went for a walk happily. Now, can anybody say what are the characters involved in the story, dears? Yes, a alligator, a ant, a apple, a axe. Have you all understood, dears? Thank you. Good morning, dears. Happy morning. Today we are going to learn about numbers. Before going for the numbers, first we have to need to learn about the strokes. This standing line, sleeping line, right slanting line, left slanting line, C curve, half circle and a small circle. This is number 3. Half a circle, half a circle, half a circle, half a circle, circle, half a circle, half a circle to make a number 3. The example for number 3 is 3 balls. See, I'm having 3 cups with me. 1, 2 and 3. I'm having 3 cups with me. There are 3 ice cream sticks. 1, 2 and 3. See how many mangoes are with me? 1, 2, 3. We can trace the number 3 with help of these 2 fingers. Half a circle, half a circle, half a circle, half a circle to make a number 3. You all understood, dears? Thank you. Good morning, cuties. Happy morning. Today we are going to learn good touch and bad touch rhymes. Before going for the rhymes, first we have to learn what is good touch and what is bad touch. Parents hugging you, grandparents kissing you are all good touches. A touch on the lips, in the chest and between your legs are called as bad touches. Always say no to bad touch because your body belongs to you. Now shall we start the rhymes, cuties? Yes? Yes. These are my private parts, private parts, private parts. These are my private parts. Nobody should see it. Nobody should touch it. Nobody should feel it. If you touch my private part, I will tell it to my mommy. I will tell it to my daddy. I will tell it to my teacher. Because these are my private parts, private parts, private parts. And this is my body. And I have my boundaries. Always say no to bad touch, cuties. Thank you. Good morning, dears. Happy morning. Today we are going to learn about the story, the elephant and the ant. Have you all seen elephant? Yes, elephant is a very big animal having a very big trunk and very big ears. Ant is a very small insect. Once upon a time, there lived a proud elephant. This elephant used to tease smaller animals and the ants. On the other hand, the ants were very hardworking. They used to collect food for the winter season. But this elephant used to pour water on the hills of the ants. So it's very difficult for the ants to survive. So the ants made an idea to teach a lesson to the elephant. One day, when the elephant was sleeping under a tree, the ant went to the ears of the elephant and started biting its ears. So it's very difficult for the elephant. So the elephant started crying. Oh, it's paining. Please leave me, he said. So the ants came out of the elephant's ears. And the elephant then promised the ant that he would not tease the any other animals or the ants in the future. The moral of the story, be kind to everyone, even the smallest creature. Do you know the five senses? Five senses, five senses. Do you know the five senses? We use it every day. Sight, smell, taste, touch and hear. Touch and hear, touch and hear. Sight, smell, taste, touch and hear. We use it in every day. Thank you, dears.